little babies.
All right, there.
We're going to executive decision and talk about the trade deadline and release this tomorrow, seeing as the trade deadline happened today. So,
very weird that you have the producer button and you just make these executive decisions when I fucking wrote the show and you go my fucking email.
Well, it was a stupid decision not to put the Red Sox up front because it's a trade deadline. It's
oh yeah, and what did they do? Go ahead.
It's the most relevant piece of Boston news today, July 31st. They made two deals. They made two trades, is what they did, Raymond, which is more than zero. Their first trade was a day ago to acquire left-handed relief pitcher Steven Matz from the Cardinals, in which they gave up
Blaze Jordan,
the great Blaze Jordan. You guys probably won't remember this, but when they drafted this kid, they drafted him pretty high. It's one of their first higher draft picks when they first started sucking. He was the number one high school baseball player at the time when he was heading to college. He was talked up so much as 4 or 5 years ago. Just Google Blaze Jordan. He looks like Ray or me. He's like a fat, dumpy, borderline second baseman. So you gave him up, but he was a highly touted prospect at the time. You gave him up for basically a lefty specialist in Steven Matz, who's a 34-year-old reliever. He's pretty good. He'll benefit you in the bullpen, which a team that is fighting for playoffs in the MLB, you should always add bullpen help. They did for a fringe prospect. Yay for them. And then the Red Sox, heavily rumored in the starting pitching and first base rumors here going into the deadline. Lots of names being thrown out. Joe Ryan, obviously the biggest one from the Twins. As I said in the opener, I knew that wasn't going to happen. Everyone just needs to join the club that no expectations, and you'll be fine. However, pretty much at the last minute, they did sign or trade for a starting pitcher in Dustin May from the Dodgers. They gave up James Tibbs, who they just got in that Rafi Devers deal. So there's another piece of evidence that they didn't want that salary. Yeah. And there is Boston's number 5 prospect. So, not small. And Zach Earhart, the 27th ranked prospect, an outfielder. Dustin May has a 4.85 ERA. He's a number 4 bottom of the rotation guy, who the Dodgers traded, who are World Series contenders. So that's all. That's a kind of a red flag. You've in the offseason, you acquired Walker Buehler from the Dodgers. Well, he was most recently with the Dodgers, got injured, came back, had a nice run for them. Dodgers let him go, didn't re-sign him. And now they're trading you Dustin May, another pitcher at the back of their rotation, as they try to make the World Series again. So they're dealing off their shit and trying to acquire good shit to make a run, and the Red Sox are there to scoop it up. In the meantime, if you like prospects, if you think they have value, you can't be okay with giving up your number 5 prospect that you just traded your franchise player for in Rafi Devers and got in return in James Tibbs. You can't have that both ways. So if you want to hold on to your prospects, you don't give up your your 5th best prospect for a 4th or 5th starter in Dustin May. So there's problems all over the place with the Red Sox and their inability or their lack of want to do anything at these deadlines. This is the 4th year in a row that they've been underwhelming, to say the least. But like I said in the opening, you just have to get used to this. This is coming right from the top. They have a budget. Their budget's the luxury threshold. They're not going to go over that. Get that through your head. That's what they're dealing with. Secondly, I think we talked about this last week, Ray. The guy they have in charge is not skilled enough or equipped enough to handle this type of environment. If you're constrained with your budget and your entire philosophy is based on computer analytics and what the future looks like on guys that have never played in the big leagues before, and then you get on the phone, the actual phone, and you deal with adults across the country that are all trying to fuck you in a trade, Craig Breslow is not equipped to do this job. He can't go make a good trade at the deadline. You're gonna get Danny Ainge. You're the other side of Danny Ainge in all of these deals. He didn't have the fucking skills to go get Joe Kelly and bring a third or fourth team in here. Ryan, what I keep saying, Joe Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
I'd fucking take Joe Kelly right now. Give me some help. But he does not have that skill set, and the Red Sox do not have the will to be a championship contender. And John Henry refuses to give them the budget to increase their margin of error. Which is to say lightly, I'll throw it over to you, Ray. If John Henry was okay to go into the luxury tax, you would have Joe Ryan, or you would have a number 2 starting pitcher, or you would have a first baseman, because they would just blow people out of the water with their salary, like all big market teams do, which is what you're supposed to do as a big market team with $5 billion. But because they want to play ball like the Brewers and the Rays, you need better people in your front office to play ball like the Rays and the Brewers. And they don't have that in Craig Breslow. They're just going by the computer. And I know I sent you that clip, and we don't have it because I was pooping and I was too short notice. But after the deadline,
that's what you meant by that?
Yes, I wanted you to put in the show.
Oh, Bobby and I were trying to decipher what you meant by that. We didn't know what you meant. Like, wanted this guy? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Craig Breslow. I was heated in more ways than one, front and top and bottom. Craig Breslow was interviewed today after the deadline, and more or less what he said was there was no player off the table for them. They would have included prospects. They would have included big league players. Everybody was on the table. They just couldn't work out a deal.
Bullshit.
No, it's not. The bigger problem is it's not bullshit. That's real, because they don't have the skills and they don't have the financial flexibility to go make those deals anymore. So you get Dustin May, and you have to give up your 5th best prospect for Dustin May. They're not good at this, and they have no will to be championship driven from top of the organization. You got twofold bad things happening.
The only problem is like, as a Red Sox fan, you look, the Blue Jays went out, got a starting pitcher. They got Shane Bieber from Cleveland.
For nothing, by the way.
Yeah, they got him that was a steal.
Nothing. And a guy coming back off Tommy John, I get it. He's got a question mark around him, but he was a fucking Cy Young winner. I'd rather have a question mark at Shane Bieber as my 4th pitcher than Dustin May, who I know is going to go out there for 4 innings and give up 4 runs. Anyway, sorry, Ray, go ahead.
Then the Yankees also went out and did stuff. The Mariners, who's right behind you in the wild card standings, they went out and acquired a first baseman. So everyone's making moves that are contending and playoff contention, except for the Red Sox. I mean, you can't say that these are big moves that they went out and did before the deadline was over.
The Seattle Mariners went out and got 2 guys that you were targeting to play first base or get in their lineup, in Naylor and Suarez from the Diamondbacks. Both guys you were in on. All the pitchers that went, Red Sox were in on. So, like, I don't even. This is why I've come to the conclusion that Craig Breslow is just not skilled enough to do this deal, because you gave up your 5th best prospect, and you got Dustin May, where Shane Bieber went for the Blue Jays' 7th best pitching prospect, and he's nowhere close. He's nowhere close to baseball top 100. So you gave up more for less. And we can go through the rest of these deals. I'm not going to pretend to know all of these guys that got traded in this deadline, but I guarantee you go look at the pitchers that were traded and what was given up. The 5th best prospect in your minor league system, the Red Sox could have done better in return for that guy. And Craig Breslow either didn't act quick enough, didn't have the right words. His computer fucking broke down when he was, the Zoom didn't work or whatever. He just doesn't have the skill set to make this work, to be good at this.
Which is weird because, MLB, how don't you have these guys? Nerds rule the whole sport now. How don't you have a superior nerd that can find the best player out there for pennies on the dollar?
You can, Raymond, but trades at a major league professional level still happen over the phone. They still happen. And you see the
like when I call the doctor's office and I get all nervous and like, I don't want to talk to him.
Sure. Yeah, maybe that's a good analogy. The behind the scenes, the Patriots, the first Forged in Foxborough, they give you the behind the scenes of draft night, and they're getting on the phone there, and basically Mike Vrabel is talking vicariously through Elliot Wolf, who's a squid. And if Elliot Wolf was left to his own devices to go make that trade with his whiny little voice, I guess we want to do that. Nothing would get done. Vrabel's like, here's, do this. Tell him we'll give him this for this. And then he gets on the phone and does it. Craig Breslow doesn't have that guy. He just has a squad of nerds and a computer system punching it out. And he goes on and goes, well, the computer says that, Shane Bieber should be worth like our 12th prospect. And Guardians go,
fuck yourself.
How about you give me a 7 and a 9? We'll call it a day. Throw a little cash in there. And he's like, tick, tick, clink, 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 like, too late, Greg. Blue Jays are calling. Yep. He doesn't have it. They don't have the skill set. They're not good enough. And they won't pay enough. They're not championship driven. So join me in the pool of don't give a fuck. And your expectations are nothing. And your disappointment will be at a minimum.
Yeah, I'll see you after week 3 of the NFL season. See how that goes.
That's the Patriots.
Oh, you're just saying Red Sox you feel this way about.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to clear that up real quick.
No, the expectations for the Patriots are still high, and Robert Kraft is creeping up that list of guys not doing their teams right by as the ownership.
He's old though. He's gonna croak soon.
Jesus. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's life, man. It's a circle of life. Fucking Mufasa told us all about that.
I got you. Bobby, final thoughts on the Red Sox?
Sounds like another Red Sox season.
Summed it up perfectly. I don't even know why we just talked for 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, nailed it. All right, let's go with 10 questions from a guy named Rob now.
All right there.
Don't do it, Rich. Don't fucking do it. I see that stupid face you're making.
I have nothing else to talk about.
Very good. Will the Davis and Gonzalez injuries carry over into the season?
Yes. Yeah,
they will. Yeah, they're gonna.
Yeah, of course.
And then we'll have Alex Austin and fucking Marcus Jones and Marcus Dial.
You keep forgetting about Marcus Dial, who
Yeah.
they shoved down our throat last offseason too.
Yeah, there's gonna be some other corner. The Bolden, the guy that like his head exploded.
Oh yeah, Isaiah Bolden. Yeah.
God.
Don't worry, I'll make a video on TikTok and everyone will call us idiots and be like, watch the tape. You guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
He's a high-level third player.
Yeah.
Really fucking good.
The 3.5 games that Carlton Davis and Christian Gonzalez play together this year is going to be electric.
Oh, they're gonna be dope.
Other than that, Marcus Dial getting blown by every other play is that's going to be a problem. And then again, who's back there to stop him? I don't know, because they don't have a free safety on
That
the
position
team.
doesn't matter. You're living in the past. Doesn't matter.
Get with the
Apologies,
days,
my bad.
Rich. Get with the day.
My bad.
How awesome would it be if Jaylen Brown's boning Kobe's widow?
Amazing.
Mamba mentality.
Be pretty
That
sick.
rumor
saw-
is out there for anybody that doesn't know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't make that up.
Did you say me?
No, I said I didn't make it up.
There is a very, very deep state rumor that Jaylen Brown may or may not have impregnated Vanessa Bryant. Kobe Bryant's widow.
Just so you know, impregnated means sex.
That's true.
Doggy
This is
style.
true. It's all alleged. We don't know if it's true. The question, how awesome would be? It'd be great. And just more NBA greatness.
No,
for,
because I think it would split up
Mrs.
Jays. The Jays would get split up.
That's happening anyway.
It happened sooner though, because Tatum would be pissed that he didn't do it. It didn't have that Mamba mentality. Now Jaylen Brown has it.
Jalen's walking around with that Scottie Pippen fucking attitude. It's driving him to do weird things.
It really is like fucking other people's wives.
Well,
Yeah,
no
that
longer.
Pippen attitude will get to you. Are you encouraged or discouraged by what you've heard about the Patriots' offensive line thus far this year?
Well, Ray, why don't you hide your boner, you fucking loot?
Discouraged.
Talk that thing down, Ray. Jared Wilson's getting you all psyched up. I'm surprised you don't have a Jared Wilson
Honestly,
jersey right now.
I'm encouraged. They're way better than last year.
If the starting point is last year, sure.
Oh, then I'm
I'm
very
encouraged.
encouraged. Yeah, very encouraged.
Great. Again, the second Will Campbell has to take a break because he's winded and shit his pants, and Vidarian Logo's in there, and Drake May breaks his fucking collarbone from getting smashed from the blind side. I'll be back in the discouraged camp.
Yep.
Fair enough. Here's a riddle for you. You can take the man from the hood, but can you take the hood from the man? The Gilbert Arenas experience. Is that something you can do? Can you take the hood from the man?
Nope.
You can take the boy out of town. You can't take the town of the boy.
No. It's unequivocally, it never leaves you.
Yeah. Gilbert
Hence
Arenas.
why you have this show.
Gilbert, what have you seen the memes where all there's been 3 big, cop stories or arrest stories from NBA players. Markieff Morris, Gilbert Arenas, and who's the other guy? There's another one, but they were all on
Delonte
West. There's another one. They were all on TV with Stephen A. Smith at the same time talking about something, and then they all went down right around the same time.
That's pretty funny.
So people think Stephen A. is an informant. What did Gilbert Arenas went down for running a poker game?
Illegal card games with like the Israeli mafia, I believe.
Yeah, we should have done
shit.
That should be a Spirit Walk of Truth episode next week. We need to get into the weeds of that. Have you ever seen the movie Molly's Game?
Yes.
No.
With Jessica Chastain.
Is that who that is?
That is, I think Kevin Costner's in it too. Good movie.
Oh, Bill's definitely watched it.
Good movie. True story. And it's about this woman who runs basically an illegal poker game, and it has a bunch of Hollywood stars in there. Tobey Maguire is supposed to be this was a true story. Tobey Maguire was a real fucking asshole and would be a real asshole, but was an amazing poker player and take a bunch of these money. She got involved with the mob, FBI, whole deal. So I think it's in that. Gilbert Arenas was running the Molly's Game, which I guess you're not allowed to do.
Highly illegal.
Now you know.
Now you know.
The more you know.
How much better will Luka be now that he's in shape?
MVP.
So much fucking better.
MVP.
He's going to be so good.
I think
But he's going to be able to play all game.
Lakers could contend. If he's in shape, they could contend.
LeBron's going to cunt it up.
It's very possible he could be the best player in the NBA if he's in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Yeah, I think they are. I think they've already given him the MVP.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Do we have No, you don't have a Jokic question on here, right?
I do not.
Can we just double this up with Jokic just contemplating retiring as opposed to taking a $300 million extension because he wants to go horse racing in Latvia? I called that shit 3 years ago. I was like, don't trade for Jokic. He's going to retire.
He doesn't like basketball.
No, that video of him celebrating with that horse that won
was
the race.
Amazing.
He's crying. He's hugging the horse. He looks fat. And then they compare that with him winning the championship. He's just like, I can't stay here for the parade.
He's like, I need to leave immediately.
I want to go home. I want to go back to my home country.
That's the least surprising news I've heard out of the NBA in a long time. Called that shit 3 or 4 years ago. He hates basketball. $300 million. He's not turning that down. He's gonna
that. Give me a horse, baby.
He's gonna take that, and then he's just gonna fake injuries for the next.
He's gonna be Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
That's what he should do. Yes, that is what he should do. Yes.
And anybody that questions it, his brothers just step in.
Kill him. Yeah, kill him.
Exactly.
What would you like to say?
Are we encouraged by the reports on Drake May thus far?
Yes.
I think we are.
Wow, that's a big boy moment for you, Richard.
I think we are.
No interceptions. Heavy involvement with the head coach and the offense coordinator for him to, quote, take the profit, which is the new catchphrase down there this year. Take the profit, a.k.a. hit your check down, hit your crossers, wait for your big play when we need it. Yep. Good stuff. Again, let's see where the bullets are flying, but yes.
I was telling Bobby I'm going to Gillette tomorrow to watch the in-house scrimmage between the Patriots. I will be watching 2 things. Drake May is one, and the other one is that
That's weird.
fucking
I'm going to your mom's house tomorrow to watch her do stuff to me.
She did say she was going to be free.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, very good.
You are closer. We did find that out this week as well. And I don't even know how to describe this, and I don't know if this is the forum to do it, but in the most baffling sometimes Ray does this, and I shouldn't, this is like a Red Sox thing. I should not be surprised or baffled by these things, but sometimes they just get me. I couldn't let it go. We were talking about going down and killing Joe Mazzulla for being at Patriots camp.
Allegedly.
And Ray said, Bobby, you're closest. You should go. And then we both said, Ray, I'm pretty sure you're closer.
Pretty sure you're closer, idiot.
You should go. And then Ray screenshot Google Maps images from his house to Gillette and Bobby's house to Gillette, and underneath said, suck it, Bobby, you gotta go. And then I looked at it, we all looked at it 15 times and went, no. It's right here. It says in the screenshots you sent us that Ray's closer. Am I reading this wrong? Am I drunk? What is happening?
Now, excellent foreshadowing to the next question. It was only a 5-minute difference, so we're relatively similar, but he's still closer, Fatty. So who would win in a race to Gillette from our homes, me or Ray?
I take Ray in a race. Any race he's in. I've never seen him lose a race. Mr. James didn't show up, so from 7th grade on, I don't bet against Ray in a race.
Thank you, Richard.
I would smoke him. He wouldn't even get there. Okay.
In actuality, he needs to deal with like 495 and all that nonsense, and you just got to kind of go east. So
yeah,
you probably have a better chance.
You got the easy route.
Bingo. Huh. Now here's a serious question: is it sexist to throw a dildo on the court of a women's basketball game?
I don't know, but is it sexist to talk about it?
No.
Then I guess it's not sexist to throw it.
Yeah. What would be the male equivalent on an NBA game to throw?
They did it to Rob Gronkowski. They threw a dildo at him.
No, he said NBA. He said NBA.
Oh, I don't know. A fleshlight?
Yeah, I guess.
There you go.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Can the Raiders possibly recover from this Christian Wilkins fiasco, or is the season already fucked?
Oh, season's already fucked. You got Pete Carroll there. He's Father Time's catching up to that man too. I mean, I don't think the Raiders are gonna have a very good season, but yeah.
Imagine if Geno Smith went from the beginning of his career getting punched in the face by a teammate for not paying up to, and then if they kept Christian Wilkinson and then he just smooched Geno Smith and then he had to retire because he's got caught making out. You go from getting punched in the face by your teammate to start your career to then getting kissed by your teammate to end your career.
Puts a lot of pressure on the Patriots to win that game. Week 1, a lot of pressure on the Pats.
People are high on the Raiders this year.
People are idiots. They're real dumb.
Touche.
Question 10. At all excited for the season finale or preseason opener next week for the Pats?
Not the game itself, but the idea that football season is closer. Yeah, that's a
fair way to put it.
That my Sundays will be taken. No more doing things with the family, like from 1 o'clock till 9:30 at night. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh,
not 100 degrees anymore. Many good things come with football season. NFL preseason is nonsense now, so it's not even worth watching.
Yeah, you won't see Drake May at all. You'll see him do like a hand the ball off 3 times and then punt it, and then that's the last you'll see of him.
I am super interested in Josh Dobbs, seeing how he looks. So
the Pasternaut, I like how Beetle and Zolak gave him that nickname. I do like that. It's a great nickname.
Cool nicknames. Okay, we'll be right back with This or That with Chief Bobby.